Good morning, children. In the last class, we have learnt a few divisibility rules. Today, let us learn the remaining divisibility rules. Okay, children? In the last class, we have learned few divisibility rules. Today, let us learn the remaining divisibility rules. Okay, children? Today, let us learn about the divisibility rule for 6. Today, let us learn about the divisibility by 6. Divisibility by 6. Okay, children. In the last class, we have learnt about the divisibility rule for 2, divisibility rule for 3, divisibility rule for 4, and divisibility rule for 5. Okay, children. Now, today let us learn the divisibility rule for 6. If a number is divisible by by 2 and 3, then the number is divisible by 6. Divisible by 6. Did you understand, children? If the given number is divisible by 2 and it is also divisible by 3, then the number is divisible by 6. Okay, children, let us take an example. Let us take the number 12. Let us take the number 12. So, if that number 12 is having 2 in its ones place, so this number is divisible by 2. 12 is having 2 in its ones place. 12 is having 2 in its ones place, so it is divisible by 2. Okay, children. Similarly, 12 is equal to 1 plus 2, which is equal to 3. So for the divisibility of rule, according to the divisibility rule for 3, what we have to do? We have to add the digits in the number. We have to find the sum of the digits in the number. So here 1 plus 2. Here we are adding the digits of the number 12, which is 1 plus 2, and it is equals to 3. And 3 is divisible by 3. And 3 is divisible by 3. So 12 is divisible by 2 and 12 is divisible by 3. Since the sum of the digits is divisible by 3, 12 is also divisible by 3. 12 is divisible by 2, 12 is divisible by 3. So 12 is divisible by both 2 and 3. So it is divisible by 6. So 12 is divisible by 6. Did you understand, children? First, what you have to do? First, you have to check whether the given number is divisible by 2. If the number is divisible by 2, then you have to check whether the number is divisible by 3. If the number is divisible by both 2 and 3, you can say that the number is divisible by 6. Okay, children? If the number is divisible by 2 and 3, then you can say that the number is divisible by 6. Okay, children? This is the divisibility rule for 6. This is the divisibility rule for 6. If the number is divisible by 2 and 3, then the number is divisible by 6. To check whether the number is divisible by 2, you have to see whether the number is having 0, 2, 4, 6, 8 in its ones place. So to check whether the number is divisible by 3, you have to check whether the sum of the digits is divisible by 3. So if the number is divisible by 2 and 3, then we can say that the number is divisible by 6. Okay, children? Now let us learn the divisibility rule for 7. Divisibility by 7. Divisibility by 7. If the digit, so for that what you have to do is take the digit in ones place. You have to take the digit in ones place, then double it, and then you have to double it and subtract it and subtract it from the rest of the numbers, and subtract it from the rest of the numbers. If the new number is divisible by 7, then the actual number is divisible by 7. Then the actual number is divisible by 7. Children, the statement seems to be big, but if you understand it, it is very easy. So take the last digit in ones place. Sorry children, take the digit in ones place. So let us take an example. 356. So 356. Take the last digit in ones place. Here the last digit in ones place is 7. So then what you have to do? You have to double it. So 7 plus 7 is how much? 14. 7 plus 7 is 14. If you double the number, if you double 7, you will get 14. Because 7 plus 7 is equals to 14. So what you have to do? You have to take the last digit of the number which is in ones place, and then you have to double it. Then it will become 14. Here the last digit of the number is 7. I have doubled it. Now it has become 14. And subtract it from the rest of the number. So what is the rest of the number here? The rest of the number here is 35. Now what you have to do is, you have to subtract 14 from the rest of the number. Here the rest of the number is 35. So you have to subtract 14 from it. Okay children? So 35 minus 14. So 5 minus 4 is 1. 3 minus 1 is 2. Sorry children. 3 minus 1 is 2. So we got 21. Did you understand children? Take the last digit in the ones place. Double it. So I have doubled it. So 7 plus 7 is 14. And subtract it from the rest of the number. Then you have to subtract it from the rest of the numbers. So what is the rest of the number here? The rest of the number is 35. So now what rest of the number means remaining number. Here the remaining number is 35. So you have to subtract 14 from 35. So we got 21. The new number is 21. If the new number is divisible by 7. Here the new number is 21. So 21 is divisible by 7. Isn't it? 21 is divisible by 7. 7 3s are 21. So here the new number is 21 and the 21 is divisible by 7. If the rest of the number is divisible by 7, then the actual number is divisible by 7. What is the actual number? The actual number is 357. So 357 is divisible by 7. Did you understand children? So I am explaining once again. Take the digits in ones place. Here the digit at its ones place is 7. Here the digit at its ones place is 7. Then what you have to do is, you have to double it. So I have doubled the 7. So it has become 14. Then you have to subtract 14 from the remaining number. Here the remaining number is 35. So I have subtracted 14 from the remaining number. I got 21. Now I have to check whether 21 is divisible by 7 or not. So 21 is divisible by 7. So 7 goes in 21 3 times. 21 is divisible by 7. So the actual number, which is the actual number? 357. So 357 is divisible by 7. Okay children? If it is divisible by 7, you can say that it is divisible by 7. If it is not divisible, if 21 is not divisible, if this number is divisible by 7, you can say that it is divisible by 7. The actual number is divisible by 7, otherwise it is not divisible by 7. Okay children? This is the divisibility rule for 7. Now let us learn the divisibility rule for 8. Now let us learn the divisibility rule for 8. Okay children? Did you understand children? So So you have to take the digit at the ones place. You have to double it. Then you have to subtract the you have to subtract the double number from the remaining numbers. If the new number got is divisible by 7, then you can say that the number is divisible by 7. Okay children, now let us learn divisibility by 8. Now let us learn divisibility by 8. Okay children, now let us learn divisibility by 8. The last three digits of a number is divisible by 8 then the number is divisible, then the entire number is divisible by 8. Then the entire number is divisible by 8. Did you understand children? If the last digit of the number is divisible by 8, then the entire number is divisible by 8. Let us take an example. Let us take 6008. Here the last three digits of the number is 8. So it is divisible by 8. 8 ones are 8. So the last three digits of the number is divisible by 8. So 6008 is divisible by 8. 6008 is divisible by 8. Did you understand children? If the last three digits of the number is divisible by 8, then the given number is divisible by 8. Okay children? Now let us learn about the divisibility by 9. Let us now learn about the divisibility of 9. If the sum of all the digits of a number is, if the sum of all digits of a number is divisible by 9, then the number is divisible by 9. Then that number is divisible by 9. So the divisible rule for 9 and 3 are same. So here also the sum of the digits of the number should be divisible by 9. Then the number is also divisible by 9. So let us take 4131. The divisibility rule for 9 and 3 are same. Here we have to find out the sum of the digits and find out whether the sum of the digits is divisible by 9 or not. If the sum of the digits is divisible by 9, then we can say that the number is divisible by 9. So let us find out the sum of the digits. Sum of the digits means you have to add. Here there are 4 digits. Now you have to add these 4 digits. That is 4 plus 1 plus 3 plus 1. 4 plus 1 plus 3 plus 1. 4 plus 1 is 5. 5 plus 3 is 8. 8 plus 1 is 9. Here the sum of the digits is 9. And 9 is divisible by 9. And 9 is divisible by 9. So you can say that 4131 is divisible by 9. Did Did you understand, children? Here, the sum of the digits of a number is divisible by 9. So you can say that the number 4131 is divisible by 9. Sum of the digits means you have to add all the digits of the given number. Here the digits of the number are 4, 1, 3 and 1. Now you have to add these numbers. 4 plus 1 plus 3 plus 1. 4 plus 1 plus 3 plus 1 is 9. 9 is divisible by 9. So you can say that 4131 is divisible by 9. Did you understand, children? You all learn the divisibility rules for 6, 7, 8 and 9. That is the homework for today. You read the divisibility rules for 6, 7, 8 and 9. Okay, children? That's all for today's class. Okay, bye. All of you read page number 93. Today all of you read page number 93. That is the homework. Okay, children? Bye.